how you doing? My friend Dan Denley here from GuitarZoom.com. And in this one little song, what I'd like to teach you is the basics of finger picking and how to kind of create some independence in your fingers so that you can kind of start pursuing the finger style. What I'd like to show you is a couple of techniques. One, when you're using finger picking, what you want to do is take your finger, your index, your ring, whatever you call this finger, your pinky finger, and you want to anchor it down either here on your pick guard or somewhere in this area, maybe even on the rosette, but somewhere around in here, okay? And in this case, because this is kind of a study to kind of almost like an exercise to teach you how to use your thumb and your fingers, we're only going to be using these three fingers. So P, I, M, and A are the letters for these fingers. P is your thumb, I is your index, M is your middle finger, and A is your ring finger. We're not going to use A in this at all. We're just going to use these three fingers, okay? So the thumb is always going to be on basically the bottom string, whatever the bass note is. So in this case, on this A minor chord, it's going to be playing on the third string, all right? And then your middle finger is always going to be on the top string, and your index finger is always going to be on the second string, okay? And when you download the tab for this and the recording, which you can do, all you got to do is just follow the instructions in this video, and I'd happily give it to you. You're going to see that you're going to see the letters above the different numbers for the tab, and that's going to tell you which finger goes on which string, okay? So the whole idea is that you're just kind of staying in this one position, you're just changing chords, but the fingering is going to stay the same. It's just straight eighth notes. Okay? Sorry. So basically, you know, when you have a fingerstyle song, a lot of times you're going to be moving around, your fingers are going to be moving around, but this is more like an exercise. So we're just going to stay with thumb here, index on this second string, and your middle finger on that top string. Okay, and then on the chord, I just strum it with my thumb. And then it comes back, the same thing basically. Sorry. And then even when you go to the E, we're still just playing on the top strings. You're not really playing like a whole, anything like that, just on the top strings. And then it repeats. Okay, and I call that little tune Guadalupe Hymn. If you'd like to learn more about fingerstyle and more about acoustic guitar, then just check out the link in this video. You can download the tab for this, as well as get all of the information about where your fingers go on the strings, as well as a recording. Just follow the instructions. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Dan Denley from GuitarZoom.com.